Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. And my name is Catherine. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. This is primarily a Cancerian only channel. I also do all 12 sign readings on my other channel, She Reads Tarot. And I also do true crime and conspiracy theory tarot. And also, I will be doing some live interactive readings and such on my other channel, Tarot Talk Live, you guys. Sorry about that. Something was distracting me. I'm back. All right. So, where are we? Okay, so I am doing a sale, you guys, until the 10th of May. So 30% off of your order, $15 and up on my website. So go there and shop. You can also book your reading with me there. I am going to be going live over the weekend, so I will keep you posted on that. If you're interested in being entered in the drawing, I do a bi-weekly drawing for a 3-question reading. Please put a heart in the comment section. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure that your notification bells are set for all, okay? Just so you can be notified when all the readings are posting. All right, and every time I post a reading, you guys, please enter entries, all right, for the 3-question readings. And you guys, I'm going to be doing a live where I go live and I will be answering your questions via live, but you have to email your entries to me, or you can send me the questions on the actual website, but you have to specify that this is for the live. So I am going to be going live, and I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. It's going to be either it'll be anonymous, or you can put an anonymous name, or you can put your name. It doesn't matter to me. It's completely up to you. It'll kind of be like a version of the strawberry letter. Okay, I'll have to come up with a name for it, but I will be taking your questions, okay? So I think that that is kind of one of the ways that I wanted to start doing that, because that is my goal, to start going live more often than I used to, okay? So we are definitely going to step up that in the next couple of months. And you guys know that I am moving into a studio, so I'm excited about that. I am going to be on my own, which I have been already I made this decision pretty much the beginning of the year, and I have been by myself for the past couple of months now, and I will be in my own place full time, likely within the next couple of weeks. I have some bigger furniture that's requiring some coordination. And I don't want to leave anything behind, and I want to make sure I clean up really well after I get everything out. You know how that goes. I just want to leave everything the way it was, if not better, when I go. Okay? So that's my goal. All right, folks, but let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So I'm just going to pull a few cards from the box here while we have it out. I created this oracle box with you guys in mind. So there are many, many different cards in here. I'm just giving it a really good shuffle, you guys. So let's pull the overall energy. Let's see, what is it that Cancers need to know right now? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. And ooh. Okay. So we got some stuff here. So the first card we got here was off to a really bad start. Okay. So it could have been a situation, or there could be a situation that kind of got started, like everything went wrong when this started. Okay. We have bad juju here coming in. So I'm just getting a situation where things were just going wrong, popping off, and maybe if this is a relationship, I mean, it could be a situation where from the time you got with this person, things just kind of started popping off. You didn't understand why things were happening. We have charge it to my account here. Okay, so exclamation point. So I mean, I'm picking up a couple of different things. It could be a situation where it's not really bothering you. It's not really a big deal. You know what I mean? You're just kind of writing it off, like just something that kind of happened. Or there's an energy of literally someone may have been charging your account, without authorization. And we literally have rejection here. And it's red. So this could be a situation where it was green and now it's in the red. So someone could have been taking something from you to the point where there's nothing left, or you have nothing left to give to this individual. Spring here. This could be a situation where this just kind of sprung up all of a sudden. You didn't expect it, or this could be a situation where you just recently went through something like this past spring, or you're going through something like this currently, because we are still kind of technically in the springtime. All right, so yeah, so let's see, what else do we have going on here. Please do me a favor and drop a like for me if you have not. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel. I am trying to grow. I'm going through a channel cleansing, so I am all negative energies. I am manifesting that they are removed, and everything positive is what I want to attract. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have for Cancer? So, okay, so we love message here. So someone is going to be sending you a message of love. Someone may be expressing their feelings, okay? Or there's something coming from a message you're going to receive from someone that you care about. Closing the cycle in the reverse, this is an energy of being connected to a situation, okay? Finding yourself with someone that you can't just break away from. It's not just that simple, or there's an energy of you being in a situation that maybe you should be breaking away from, but for whatever reason you're having a difficult time. Now we have getting readings coming through, okay? Is happening and did and is, okay? So you may be finding yourself getting clarity or looking for clarity in this situation. There may be a message that you may receive in or during one of these readings, okay? during one of these readings. So you may be getting a message that someone is going to express their feelings for you. And it could be somebody that you have been trying to break free from, right? It could be a situation where you've been trying to get away from this person, but for whatever reason that you keep going back. Something keeps pulling you back in when it comes to this person. See, we have reckless love and smex here underneath the deck. So again, something reckless about your energy or about this person's energy, or something reckless about your decision to stay with this person. We have fake busy here. So I'm also picking up on, you're sensing that this person is like bad news, bad juju here. Okay, there's a sense of, this person is probably not good for you, but you're now coming up with reasons or excuses to why you can't be around them. So it's almost like you're in battle with your own self, okay, and this person, because you know that it's not good. You know that it's eventually going to hurt you more than it benefits you, right? So you're coming up with some sort of an excuse or reason around this person. Okay, so let's look here at the tarot messages before we look at this person's energy. And then we'll look at the challenges that you're facing. Sorry about that. That card just wanted to. All right, so let's see here. Cancer. Tell us more about Cancer, please. All right, so I was going to pick it up the other way, but it came out in the reverse. So we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This can represent someone you're not speaking with, or you haven't been speaking to, or maybe there was some sort of communication issues that you were having with this person. We have the Five of Swords here. I'm sorry, Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Five of Pentacles. Now, this is all about a separation or someone having walked away, or you could be not speaking to this person because they walked away. Now, that Five of Pentacles also is a reference to some sort of instability. It could be a financial situation. So someone miscommunicated something in terms of this hardship, whatever this hardship is that was caused. This is financial. So someone caused a financial hardship and they misrepresented themselves. Someone was miscommunicating something about money. Okay. That is what I'm getting here with that. Yeah, we have the Seven. I'm sorry, not the Seven. The King of Wands coming in. The Chancellor is coming in as the King. We have the King of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands coming out in the reverse. So again, this is an energy of someone who is unreliable. That King of Wands is boss energy, or someone perhaps that you looked up to. That King of Wands can represent someone who is taking some sort of action, or they have been planning something, but what this person is planning, it's like you can't trust this person. This is someone who takes shortcuts. This is an energy of someone who is responsible for making some sort of plans for the future, but they are taking shortcuts. They're doing something the easy way. They're taking some sort of shortcut route around the situation. And when it comes to that shortcut with that Five of Pentacles energy, this is telling me that somebody went around, perhaps you in this sense, and made some sort of financial decision. You could have been cut out of a financial decision by your person. Now, with this energy of accounts or, something happening, someone could have been taking money or using your account to the point where you may have gotten with rejection here, perhaps your credit card may have been declined. Okay. You may have realized, like, well, what is happening? And that may be the point where you realize that this has been going on. Okay. Wow. Tell me more here about Cancer. Yeah, look, that Wheel of Fortune came out in the reverse. Bad juju. I'm telling you. Wheel of Fortune just came out in the reverse, you guys. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I cannot make this up. And we have the Two of Swords. See? Someone made a decision. It was a bad decision, right? And it brought about this bad energy the moment they did it. So, whatever it was this person did, it caused some sort of financial turmoil. Okay. And things have pretty much been upside down, not just for this person, for you as well. So something is financially changed because of something this person did. Now we have the Page of Cups underneath the deck and the Chariot. So someone is thinking about what they did, or they're thinking about someone is thinking about taking a trip, or someone is thinking about going somewhere. Someone was ambitious. Somebody was caught up. I feel like there's an energy of somebody was caught up into wherever it was they were about to go. They weren't thinking about what they were doing. They were thinking about where they were going. Okay. We also have the Nine of Cups here under the deck. This is all about wish fulfillment. Do you see what I'm saying? This is all about wish fulfillment. And we have the Three of Cups. This is that message, that conversation. Three of Cups indicates people who are like, there's some sort of relationship that is taking place. Wish fulfillment, and you have friends that are around. It's almost like this person was trying to fulfill it's like they were trying to keep family and friends happy. They were trying to come up with some sort of a plan to make everyone happy. See, we have the King of Pentacles here. See, this is all about taking care of everyone, being responsible for everyone, or having the ambition to want to take care of everyone. So someone was ambitious. Someone wanted to take care of friends and family. They wanted to take care of everybody, but they didn't consider the means by which they were coming up with this plan. See, we have the 10 of Wands here. This is someone who's going too far. And it's because of some sort of burden. They felt overwhelmed or responsible, but this is an overwhelming responsibility to take on. Do you see what I mean? Like this person took on the responsibility for themselves and others, but they did something. And I feel like what this person did led them down the wrong path. Okay. This isn't the first time I've gotten a reading like this for you recently, Cancer, where it's like someone made a bad financial decision and they didn't let you in on it. Do you know what I mean? Like this isn't the first time. As a matter of fact, in the last week, I believe, like this is the second reading I've done like this. Okay. So let's look at your person's energy before we move on. Let's look at your person's energy here. I'm looking at Spirit Shield Oracle. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know about Cancer's person? What do we need to know about Cancer's person? I'm still trying to feel my way through on this channel, so if you all could please give me grace in the meantime. I just need your help by hitting that like button because it does affect the algorithms, which really does affect everything else. Okay, so please help me. If there's anything that you would like to see more or less of, or any suggestions, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Email me, or you can send me a note through my website. The link to my website is below, by the way. For those of you who are not aware, please go and check it out on your own time whenever you have a chance. If you get a chance, a card flipped out in the deck. I'm going to grab it in 1 second. All right, so let's see. Here it is. Okay. Yep. Look at this. So we have strife. We have endings in the reverse. So remember what I said. There's a situation with strife. Ever since you met this person, it's been one thing after another. Okay. And then we have endings in the reverse. With closing the cycle in the reverse, it's like you, for whatever reason, it's like you're unable to break from this person or break away from this person, even though they're causing strife. Okay, we have gratitude here. All right, this says practice gratitude daily. Be grateful for the small things. Show appreciation, and more blessings will come to you if you do this. I feel like this person could also be in that energy of I'm providing all these things, I'm taking care of you, you can't leave, you know what I mean? There's something where there was some sort of financial dependence. I feel like with that 5 of Pentacles, there was almost a fear that this person may have created, or maybe you were concerned financially. That's maybe the reason why you didn't break away from this person. It's centered around some financial aspect, and they were being a provider, right? But I feel like this was the way they were able to keep people, or keep you, in this sense of, you know, needing to be there. Now, under the deck, we have unblock, travel, and then message. So it's like with unblock here, this is all about being released from some sort of obligation and things going smoothly, right? With travel here, it's like this person is wanting to get away or to be released from a situation. It's like, that didn't go well, so I need to go in and, get out of Dodge. So I'm feeling with message here, This talks about responding quickly or some sort of communication or important conversation. This person is going to leave. I feel like there's an energy of leaving and not communicating. Whatever this message is going with this person. So they may send a message when they get where they're going, but there's an energy of this person needing to get away or make some sort of a quick getaway after causing some sort of strife here. And this is also an energy of somebody who like does all this stuff, but they expect people to somehow be appreciative because they're taking care of them. So regardless of whatever strife, whatever this person is causing, right? That shouldn't matter. They should be grateful for this person even being around. That is interesting. Let's pull a few more cards for this person. Let's shuffle this deck. Yeah, that's why it's falling out of my hands here. And that card just got thrown on the floor. Huh. Wishful thinking. Yeah, this person seems like they're very narcissistic, is what I would like to call it. They want people to depend on them, right? And when things go wrong, they have they take no responsibility, right? They will bail. This is someone who will bail. They want to take ultimate responsibility when things are going well. They want to take all the responsibility when things are going well. But when things go bad, they're out. Look, time and toxic. Okay. I feel like with this person, it's just a matter of time. This also talks about too busy. Look, delay, procrastination, and too busy. I feel like in a matter of time, this person is going to be so toxic, or you're going to realize how toxic this person is, that you're better off without them. You know, this person also, I feel like, understands that this always happens. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like the wolf in sheep's clothing, and it's like and it's like that wolf smell is going to start coming through at some point. They're going to be revealed. It's like they just know that it's only a matter of time before their toxicity comes out. See, look at this. We have paranoid just came out in the reverse. Okay, cautious, insecure, and guarded. This is in the reverse. This is letting me know this person came in being cautious, being very guarded, right? But at some point, this is all going to come off. It's all going to fall off. You see what I mean? This person's representative is going to clock out. They're going to need a break, or they're going to need some PTO, or somebody's going to call in sick. And this person is going to show up in their rare, true form. And it's bound to happen. Under the deck, we have distance here with hopeful. Look, we have healing, and we have burned bridges. Okay, so again, that's behind the scenes, and that's what I mean. So it's almost like you were hopeful, you know. It's almost like this person came in distance. This says divorce, ghosted, and separation. Inspired, optimistic, and success, and then healing. Meditation, self-care, introspection. This person is hopeful. I feel like with this energy being under the deck, this is what you can't see. I feel like this person is hopeful that if they just leave, this is someone who feels like distance is going to protect them. So it's almost like somebody who does something wrong, and rather than instantly be accountable. They'll avoid talking to you for some time, and then, as if, once you cool off, then they'll be able to manipulate you a little bit easier, right? So there's an energy, they're hopeful that with distance or over time, you'll just cool off and they'll be able to come back and, set up shop again. This is somebody who is not changing. They're not real. This person, it's like, yeah, keep it moving. Burn bridges. You might as well just leave this person right where they are. Throw the whole person away, okay? Sorry. But they're not changing. They're not doing anything to change. They don't want to. Let's pull tarot for this person. Okay, this came out in the reverse. I didn't even barely shuffle. We got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Again, there's an energy of something being like some sort of a delay. That Two of Wands is all about delaying plans, or you made a bad decision, or there's an energy of just lack of planning, or no planning for the future. This person has no regards, or they have no plans for the future. They're only interested in right now. And coupled with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is bad because this is all about somebody who does not communicate. They don't talk. And when they do, you can't really believe what this person is saying. This is all talk, no action, right? This is also an energy of somebody who's stalking. So they're at a distance and they're like waiting on something to happen. Again, all of this, not something I trust. This is an energy of somebody who, they at the last minute, this person will make a very bad decision. Okay. And you never know what you're going to get with this. Okay. You never know what you are going to get. This is someone who over time becomes very toxic in their connections. With paranoid in the reverse, it's like this is bound to happen. Okay. They're used to this. This is what is in this person's past, y'all. I'm just saying it's coming up. We've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse here. Look, with the Tower in the reverse. This person is not changing. This is a whole problem. The 10 of Cups in the reverse talks about somebody who likes just toxic, okay? This is an abusive partner. This is somebody who has fights, or this is talking about fighting, with your person, having to defend yourself also in public. I mean, just all bad. And with the Tower in the reverse, I mean, not able to fix it. This is just like I said, throw the whole person away. That's this energy. Okay. There's no way at some point, this is all about it's inevitable. It's inevitable that there are going to be fights. It's inevitable that there are going to be problems. It's inevitable that there's going to be toxicity when it comes to this person. They have got some sort of inner turmoil. We even have the 7 of Wands. This is all about having to defend yourself, right? That came out with these two cards. So we're going to put that here. This is all about having to defend yourself. This is somebody extremely just abusive. I'm just going to have to say that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 8 of Swords, you guys. 8 of Swords, and you got the 7 of Pentacles. So again, like I said, just wait for it. You know what I mean? There's an energy of feeling trapped, knowing that something is coming, knowing that you're stuck in a situation, or feeling stuck in a situation, not knowing when you're going to get out of it, right? This is also an energy of somebody who wants to trap someone in a relationship for financial purposes, hoping for some sort of financial gain if they keep this person in the connection. Underneath the deck, you have the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You also have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So again, With the star and the death card, again, this is an energy of somebody who literally is focused in on someone with the hope of some sort of transformation, right? They're hoping that this person is going to change their life or change something drastic. This is all about some sort of major change or hoping that this person is going to bring about some sort of change, right? What else is under the deck? We have the Queen of Swords here. The Warden of Swords is the Queen. And look, we have the World card, okay? So this is all about some sort of a cycle, changing a cycle. This Queen of Swords energy is someone who is I'm going to say this is somebody who's being very defensive, or someone that, you know, somebody who doesn't trust. Okay. They don't trust that things are changing, or they don't trust in where they're going. That World card is also about cycles ending, or someone who's moving or shifting into another cycle. So it's like this person doesn't trust where they're going or where they're headed. There's also an energy of not being able to trust that a situation is not going to end. This is somebody who is very, very defensive when things come to an end, or people, or someone who's used to having to defend themselves, right? Or they know that it's inevitable that there's going to be an ending here. So once again, I just feel like this person is hopeful that they can keep someone from leaving. Like, this is a lot of major arcana. You have the Star, the Death card, and the World. This is also an energy of someone who doesn't, they don't believe in themselves enough to change. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who does not believe in themselves enough to ever change, to stay in a connection, or to keep a connection for any amount of time. When it comes to time here and toxic, this person knows, they know that over time their toxicity is going to be revealed. Why? Because they have not truly changed. They have not. This is somebody who would rather, like I said, put distance between you and them rather than just come out with the truth or be honest, or you know what I mean. This is somebody who's never going to ever truly change, right? Burned bridges. This is somebody that there's no coming back from it. There's no coming back from it. Two of Pentacles, going back and forth. And with the Hermit here, look, going back and forth and trying to figure out where they belong. But I feel like this person is like, they don't make a decision. They don't make a decision. So what is the challenge? Okay. What is the challenge here? Let's look at the true emotional deck. So we have Queen Bee, secure, confident, Boss B, and career focused. We have ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. I feel the biggest challenge is that that you're a queen. You know you're the queen bee. You know that you are too confident and too secure in where you're headed to even be with the likes of an individual that is like this. So it's almost like they're wasting your time, right? So it is just a matter of time, okay, before you realize it. This person knows it, they know it. We have karmic ties. See, we have karmic ties. This person knows that they are karmic, they know it. And family. I hope that some of you make this realization before you have any sort of, bonding connections with this person. Some of you may be engaged, about to marry this person. Some of you may be in a situation where you may become pregnant or have children with this person. This person may get pregnant. I don't know if you're a masculine energy. And it's like, you're realizing that this person isn't the one, right? And that you need to be doing something else. But the challenge may be that you may be in a situation where it's like, okay, I'm a little stuck here, right? We saw that with the Eight of Swords, okay? We saw that with the Eight of Swords. It's like if I can just get them in a situation with the Eight of Swords and with that Seven of Pentacles, that can represent childbirth, pregnancy. You could be stuck in a situation where, okay, I got this person pregnant. Now they can't go anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. This person is afraid of things ending with the death card, the world card, the Queen of Swords here. And with the star, it's like, what can they do to ensure that you can't leave? Hello, somebody wake up here. Somebody wake up here, because that is what I'm getting with all of this. Look at this, y'all. Round and round cycles, triggers and lessons under the deck, okay, with running. So it's like, be careful. Don't get stuck in a situation where you're realizing that this is a karmic, or you're in a situation that you want to get out of or want to run out of, and you're stuck and you're not able to. Okay, so let's see. What is the tarot message behind that? Well, that just went in the reverse. 3 cards in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, 6 of Swords in the reverse. See, it's like you want to move on, but you can't. You're stuck. This is someone who's stuck in a toxic situation, right? Trapped. This is the equivalent. This is the tarot equivalent of the word trapped, baby. So please take it how it resonates, y'all. And we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse, right? This is all about lies being exposed, or everyone coming clean, or things coming out in the open. But it's like, now what? Now that everything is out in the open, now what? Are you stuck in the situation with justice here in the reverse? Do you see what I mean? It's like an energy of just plain old unfair, plain old unfair. But to me, this is all about having to be accountable. There's an energy of avoiding accountability, and while this person was avoiding a level of accountability, you were as well, because you were still involved with the person. You see what I'm saying? So there's going to be and maybe you weren't taking the proper protections, whatever the case is that caused you to be in a conundrum. Okay, there's a level of accountability that you will be having to take here. Okay, I'm just saying, you asked, we asked, and the cards are telling us. Under the deck, the Knight of Cups, right? This is all about now you're stuck in the middle, or you're in the situation where you're having to negotiate or talk your way out of it, perhaps. Okay. And look, the Seven of Cups, right? So it's like, okay, what am I going to do here? You know what I mean? What am I going to do with the Fool, right? It's like, okay, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this unscathed and move on with my life? Right? There's an energy of now you're realizing, oops, I did it again, but we're going to try to get out of this the best that we can. So, with this whole fake busy situation business, yeah, maybe that may work. I don't know. What is the advice for Cancers now that Cancer is in this situation? Well, those cards wanted to come out and I didn't get to shuffle. So let's get one more here. Okay, two more. Okay. Yeah, improving health and listening to your intuition. Spirit is saying, listen, going forward, please listen to your intuition, please, because I feel like a little bit of extra listening also you can see signs, you know what I mean, that you may not have seen the first time. So Spirit is just saying, better protect yourself going forward. Not the right time here, and be assertive. Okay. So it's not the right time to worry about the future. You need to be assertive. Now is not the right time. There's an energy of letting this person know now is not the right time. So you're going to have to be assertive. If you are wanting to get out of a situation, you can. There's no such thing as being stuck with anyone. Okay. The slave time is over. So we don't have that anymore. So I don't know in these days where people are able to keep people against their will. So, yeah, if you're not happy with a person or a situation or a decision or a choice or whatever you made, you can always just put your foot down and say, okay, well, not anymore. Right? Just saying. Spirit is saying, be assertive and let this person know. You, with improving health, you want to work on yourself. This person needs to fix themselves. They need a lot of fixing. You're listening to your intuition. See, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Cancer, walking away. You have learned lessons. You don't have to stay in a situation you don't want to be in. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Once again, focus on you. Okay. Listen, you are not stuck. You are not stuck. This is all about you with the 8. It's all about focusing on you, what your needs are, what you want to do. Okay. This is all about you doing you. Okay. You doing you, making up your mind and saying, deuces, I can go whenever I want. This is a free country and I can leave whenever I want to. Look, the 10 of Swords under the deck. I'm not making this up. With the 2 of Cups. Okay, listen, it's your decision. If you want to end a relationship or walk away from a situation, you can do that. With the 5 of Wands here, see, this is all about arguments, drama, right? With the 5 of Swords, mind games. Okay, so listen, that stuff is sure to follow. We have the Lovers here. All right, I do feel like there is going to be some sort of that this is happening. I feel like this person is perhaps abusive. I feel like could be verbally, could be otherwise, but I feel like this is kind of what you're wanting to avoid. But you can be assertive and walk out of a situation that is not good for you. All right. So there is a 2 of Cups here. So you could be ending a connection and there could be another person or a relationship here. So I wouldn't be too concerned. But there are burned bridges when it comes to that person. And behind burned bridges, we have chaos. And that is the reason why. That's the reason why. This person was full of hell, full of chaos, full of upheaval, full of problems, full of disaster and drama. And that's why you left. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so patient with me as we are changing locations. And I'm so excited to get in a new space, you guys. I know you guys probably are like, I wish this lady would hurry up. But there's a lot going on when you have to move and you're working and you have clients, and I have 3 channels. And so I'm just trying to do everything the right way. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.